Bitcoin and Ethereum, what's his next move? Let's find out in the charts up here, shall we? Oh my goodness, Bitcoin has just absolutely slaughtered the bears as they thought they could short this thing all the way to even the $43,000 mark, but nope. Rejection. And we're going to talk about that and more today's episode, along with Ethereum, of course, and the dominance. And yeah, it's going to be a great show. We're going to do two shows, of course, today. One with the news, right? And the news, you have to watch. That show is going to be awesome, right? There's lots of information there that you need to check out. And that's going to be the next show that's going to be broadcast in a little while. So make sure you watch both episodes because it's jam-packed with excitement, man. Oh boy. Well, we're going to talk about how to trade this. I'm actually in a trade right now. And how do you get into a trade with Bitcoin and Ethereum? And we're going to also talk about the dominance and so forth. So if you're interested in that, if you're interested in getting into a trade, you can do so by heading over to bybit.davincij15.com and you can get a $1,600 bonus, which you can use for your trades. You don't have to spend your own money. Also, you could also head over to femex.davincij15.com and get a bonus of $1,200, which you could also trade there as well. So check that out. Links are in the description below. Okay. Well, my name's DaVinci Jeremy, and I am hyped to get to the charts. So before I do, remember, this is not financial advice. Please do your own research before putting any money into the market. Okay, let's get on to the charts. Oh boy, I love this, watching these movements. This is the beginning of Bitcoin like really taking off here. I know it's like watching it on these shorter time scales, right? You don't see it, right? We're going to show you in the larger scheme of it things shortly, but let's start off with the short-term time frame. As you can see, right, we broke out of this channel and yeah, we broke down and we headed straight down. Now, it was looking to go further, but you know, with all the buyers and excitement going on, with the fear and greed only at 70%, yes, it's these buyers, the people were ready to buy this thing up crazy. And so we're still headed in a northern direction. Doesn't mean we're gonna actually continue just straight up here, because this is still parabolic. So I expect this to like maybe do another rollover and then off we go. So look for something like that before we take off. But remember, this could always do like, no, dog. This is Bitcoin and continue higher really, really fast. So be prepared for that as well. Going down to the shorter time frames, right? I'm not concerned with it taking off right now. You can see we did a W down here and off we went. I would suggest we wait until the lower time frames gives us a little signal of W signal before you try to jump in on anything. And if it takes off, it takes off. Right now, we're not getting any kind of signal on the lower time frame, so you got nothing to work with there. And you know what? A good trader, doesn't try to force a trade. You try to wait. You have to be patient and sitting on your hands. Sometimes sitting on your hands is a good trade and not doing anything. Right, so make sure you do that when the time is right, and the time is right to this. Just wait. Okay. As you can see, we're getting 2 monthly green candles here. Beautiful. Bitcoin has bounced off the 13 EMA and is going to continue on a monthly trajectory higher. We could see that the Bollinger Bands is inside the Bollinger Band, so that means we've got some more space to go and push this thing a lot higher. Kind of scary as this thing ran up, and we should have saw this thing coming down. But you know what? I was in the green bubble as well as everybody else. So yeah, I missed that. Hey, yeah, this is like way overextended kind of deal thing happening, and boom, we were down for the count. Alrighty, but I won't do that again. Right? I was just too when you're so close to it, right? And you don't look at the monthly candle, you don't look at the weekly candles and stuff like that, you end up missing what's key here. And so I won't space out on that. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's head over to the weekly. And you can see the weekly, we are ready to rock. The weekly does not want to come back to any of the moving averages. We might end up blasting off a lot faster. We might close this week off a little bit shorter, but then the next week might be a big move higher, probably up to the 50 something, $50,000 mark. We can see some resistance here around the $50,000 mark, and so I wouldn't be surprised of that. Looking at the fibs, you can see that, hey, you know what, there is the 61.8 as well at the $50,000 mark. It's just a $51,000 mark, so expect something like that. Now if it continues, right, if it blows through the 51,000, we could end up at the $57,000 mark very, very fast. All right, well, I'm doing this show with a live audience, and yeah, if you want to be a part of this live audience, you can do so by heading over to davincij15.com and yeah, join us, right? You can see what I'm trading, what I'm buying on my altcoin portfolio, and also you could see lots of trades from Lee as well. So he's helping me trade as well there in my group. So come on down and join us, right? And we'll have some fun, right? And I'll answer your questions, right, in the Telegram group if you leave some questions there. Also, I'll answer your questions live after the show, and you could join in and ask me questions, and I can answer them directly for you. Okay, so please come on down and join, and then you get a 50% discount because right now we're having a 50% sale on my channel to join my Telegram group. So please join us. Okay. Finally, if you own some DJ15 tokens, remember, right, by supporting when you support us and you join using any of these affiliate links, right, Bybit, Binance, whatever, even Buddha, you will get. I'll take all that revenue and purchase take 12.5% of that revenue and purchase up DJ15 tokens and burn them, and so that will help increase the value of the DJ15 tokens. So, yeah, I'm excited about you owning the DJ15 tokens and joining through my referral links. All right, thank you very much. Let's get on to Ethereum, right? Ethereum, I knew it. Like, I mean, exactly as predicted. I knew Ethereum was going to, screw you over, like mess you up, right? Just like Bitcoin, I knew Bitcoin was going to mess us up. And we talked about it. If you missed it, check out the previous show, right? Here it is where I talked about it, right? The weak hands is going to, shake out the weak hands and then boom. And look at that. Both Bitcoin and Ethereum did exactly that. They shook you out and then told you that, yeah, we're going down. And nope. Same with Bitcoin, right? Yeah, we're going down and no. So yeah, you can see here on the 4 hour right here, we did the exact same thing. Yeah, it's going down and nope. Just killed the bears, just absolutely murdered them. If you shorted these things, you probably got wrecked heavy. Right, if you didn't set your stop losses. And of course, yeah, Ethereum's back inside this strange how it's back inside this rising wedge, right? It keeps trying to spook you one way or another, and in this rising wedge, and you can see that it's very important rising wedge here, but just based on the closings and openings and so forth, and you can see we stopped right at the wedge here. This is a serious trend line, and you can see it's still very important. And yeah, once it breaks definitively, it should be very, very interesting. We can see this thing move quite a lot, maybe all the way up to the $4,000 level. Not in a straight line, of course, but yeah, it can definitely do it in a matter of time, and probably by the end of this month, that we'll see a $4,000 Ethereum once again. Looking forward to that. Not a lot to do here, of course, just like with Bitcoin. You can see that we have to wait. We have to wait to see if this creates another W-ish pattern, but we have to be careful with Ethereum, you could say, because when it does these W patterns, right, you can see this is a nice little W here, and then took off, but then it comes back a little bit at you and then goes, right? So let me just make sure I show you where that W is, right? Because it's on the 15-minute, right? You can see it right here. Boop, 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 boop. And then right, this was the jump off point was like, let's see here, let me just zoom in a little bit. There we go. The jump off point for Ethereum's W here on the 15-minute, just a little bit before, was at the $3,130. And so it came back to spook you after you bought this thing, and then finally gave you the win, right? With this to take the W here action. So, but that's not always, and then sometimes Ethereum likes to come back and do some stop runs. So be careful with that. But this was a decent one. Here you can see we might be forming a nice W here because we are at this trend line, and it likes to hold that trend line. So look for some sort of W action before you can trade this on Ethereum for to see if you can make some money. All right, let's head over to dominance and see what's going on with the dominance. Oof, wow, amazing. The dominance is headed down, and I like it. I like it. Let's take a look at the crypto bubbles. We can see that we are breaking the M pattern here, and we're going to head all the way down to our target of 42%, and I'm looking forward to that. Taking a look at the crypto bubbles, we can see that, wow, a lot of green here, and a lot of coins have gone over a few 100%. So all the literal laters have made a lot of money. Okay, well, thank you all for watching. Thank you for coming today, and I hope to see you guys tomorrow or in the next show. My name is Da Vinci Jeremy. Remember, Bitcoin's real, Bitcoin's here to stay, and you need to be a part of it. Cheers.